Hi everyone, I hope you're doing really well. I apologise about my voice today. I am absolutely full of cold, but it's not going to stop me going out and enjoying the day. We've got a good friend who's home for the Easter holidays and we want to make the most of the time together, so we thought we'd head out on a little road trip, and he suggested to us to go and check out our neighbouring region of Le Marche. I'm really excited to go there for the first time because I know there are a couple of people in the community who are from there, and I've heard that it's got some wonderful beaches and lots of green rolling hills. So we're going to head off now and get some breakfast and then meet up and get on the road. Our day begins early in the morning as we leave Abruzzo, heading north along the scenic Adriatic coast. We've brought Booby along because after May there aren't many opportunities where it's cool enough to take her out on a road trip. After a couple of hours, the rolling hills of Le Marche greet us, and soon we arrive at our destination, the stunning seaside town of Numana. Perched at the foot of Monte Conero, Numana feels like a postcard come to life. We start in Numana Alta, the historic upper town, where pastel-coloured houses line narrow alleyways and the scent of sea air mixes with blooming bougainvillea. A stroll along Via Roma leads to the Piazzetta della Torre, a large terrace overlooking the sea. The village's maritime identity can be felt all around, in a web of narrow alleys and pastel-coloured houses with balconies full of flowers. Here you'll find a bronze statue of a fisherman with a wrinkled, weather-beaten face, holding the traditional fishing net in one hand and scanning the horizon and the sea below with the other hand. After soaking in the views for a while, we take the scenic footpath down the staircase towards Numana Bassa. At the bottom we reach the town's lively harbour and beach area. This is where Numana truly comes to life in the warmer months, and you can see why with its gorgeous golden sands and brilliant blue waters. There's absolutely no way you'll find me getting in the sea in May, but our friend was much more brave and enjoyed a gentle swim, although he did say that there were quite a few jellyfish in the water. Booby's not at all a fan of water either, but she did at least get her paddy paws wet. Next, it was time for some lunch, so we headed to this restaurant with beautiful sea views. Of course, it's traditional to eat fish in these places, but I was there with two complete carnivores, so we shared some mixed antipasti, and then I had my classic frittura di pesce, of course. We decided to skip coffee at the restaurant and instead go back to this little cafe I'd seen earlier in the square because it just looked so beautiful and had the most incredible views. No day trip is complete without a gelato, of course, and then we came across this wishing bench where I made two wishes. The first was that Mr. Pickles would get better, which I can tell you because it's already happened, and the second we're not sure about yet, but hopefully I'll be able to share with you on the 25th of May. We wanted to go for a walk in the national park, so we got on the road again, but unfortunately we realised there was a big storm rolling in. So instead we stopped off at this restaurant, took in the views and had one last drink in the sunshine.
Ragazzi, è stato un viaggio stressante per colpa di 1, 2.
We weren't quite ready to end the day, so because it wasn't raining back at home, we decided to light the grill and cook some arrosticini. We also had a little aperitivo and Booby got to try some of her newfound goodies from the pet shop in Ortona the other day. I hope you've enjoyed exploring another part of rural Italy with me. I'll be back very soon with another video, this time taking you to an extremely unusual festival. In the meantime, have a great week and I will see you again soon.